Vietnam, a land shaped by ancient dynasties, vibrant cities, serene coastlines, and landscapes so dramatic they feel otherworldly. In this journey, we uncover the most unforgettable experiences Vietnam has to offer. From drifting between towering limestone islands to wandering through lantern-lit ancient towns frozen in time. Welcome to Infinite Horizons. This is discovering Vietnam's most unforgettable experiences. Our journey begins in Ho Chi Minh City, still affectionately called Saigon by locals. It's a city that never sleeps. And nowhere captures its electric pulse better than Boi Vien Street, the backpacker district buzzing with music, inviting food stalls and vibrant rooftop bars. The best time to visit is the weekend when it becomes a pedestrian zone from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. This is Vietnam at full throttle. But beyond the nightlife lies a deeper story. Just an hour outside the city lies one of Vietnam's most remarkable wartime sites, the Cu Chi Tunnels. Built during the Vietnam War, this 250-kilometer network allowed Viet Cong fighters to live, hide, move supplies, and launch surprise attacks. A guided tour reveals impossibly small tunnel entrances hidden beneath foliage, underground kitchens designed to vent smoke far from enemy lines, camouflage traps and defensive systems, and reconstructed living quarters where entire communities survived. Visitors can crawl through widened tunnel sections, giving a powerful sense of the claustrophobic conditions soldiers endured for years. It's intense, moving, and one of Vietnam's most essential historical experiences. Back in central Saigon, the War Remnants Museum presents an emotional yet vital look at the human impact of the war. Inside, travelers encounter retired helicopters and bombers, powerful photography exhibitions, accounts from civilians, journalists, and soldiers, displays on Agent Orange and long-term effects of conflict. It's sobering and sometimes challenging, but it provides context that helps travelers understand the resilience and humanity of the Vietnamese people today. A short walk from the museum stands one of Vietnam's most symbolic landmarks, the Independence Palace. This was the presidential residence of South Vietnam, a command center and ultimately the site of a defining moment in the nation's history. Inside, visitors move through grand reception halls, private living quarters, and the rooftop helipad built for emergency evacuation. Below ground, a fortified command bunker remains intact, filled with communication rooms, strategy maps, and equipment from the war years. Outside, a replica of the North Vietnamese tank that broke through the palace gates on the 30th of April 1975 stands on the lawn. That moment marked the fall of Saigon and the end of the Vietnam War. Few places in the country offer such a direct, immediate connection to the events that reshaped Vietnam. From the south, we fly to Vietnam's capital, Hanoi. The soul of the city lies in the Old Quarter, a maze of 36 ancient streets, each historically tied to a specific trade: silk, silver, bamboo, and spices. Today, the quarter is a sensory playground. Scooters zigzagging through narrow lanes, vendors grilling skewers over glowing charcoal, temple bells ringing between rows of yellow shophouses, stalls selling silk clothing, lacquerware, and hand-woven baskets. Try a bowl of pho from a street stall surrounded by locals, or sip a cup of egg coffee, an Hanoi specialty created in the 1940s. A short walk from the Old Quarter stands Hoa Lo Prison, built by the French in the late 1800s. Known during the war as the Hanoi Hilton. Inside, travelers discover preserved cells and interrogation rooms, moving displays about colonization and resistance, plus stories of famous prisoners and escape attempts. A sobering yet vital stop for anyone seeking to understand Vietnam's complex history. 2 hours south of Hanoi, Ninh Binh reveals some of Vietnam's most spectacular natural scenery. In Tam Coc, travelers board small wooden rowboats steered by local women who row with their feet, a unique cultural tradition. The journey meanders through rice fields, lotus ponds, and limestone cliffs, rising dramatically from the flat valley floor. Stop at Bic Dong Pagoda, a 15th century temple built into 3 levels of a mountain cave, offering panoramic views. Just beyond lies Chang'an, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Chang'an Grottos are a breathtaking complex of limestone karst peaks permeated with valleys, many of them partly submerged and surrounded by steep, almost vertical cliffs. This remarkable landscape is often referred to as an outdoor geological museum. Here visitors glide through grottos so low you may need to duck, emerging into hidden valleys surrounded by jungle-covered cliffs. For a truly serene experience, plan your boat trip to start early in the morning when the mist is still hovering over the water. Central Vietnam is where Vietnam's story deepens. Our first stop takes us into the ancient city of Hue, which served as Vietnam's imperial capital for 143 years. At its center lies the Imperial City, a vast walled fortress inspired by Beijing's Forbidden City. Within its ornate gates are royal residences, grand ceremonial halls, tranquil lotus ponds, pavilions once reserved for emperors and concubines, plus richly detailed architecture blending Vietnamese and Chinese influences. Many structures were damaged during the war, but restoration efforts are ongoing, offering visitors an immersive window into royal life. Guided tours help uncover stories of the Nguyen kings who once ruled here. Close by stands Thien Mu Pagoda, one of Vietnam's most iconic religious structures. Overlooking the Perfume River, it is the oldest ecclesiastical building in Hue. Its 7-tier tower is dedicated to the Buddhist goddess Quan Am and remains one of the city's cultural icons. Monks still live and study here, creating a peaceful, contemplative atmosphere. South of Hue, as the coastline curves toward Da Nang, the landscape rises unexpectedly. 5 marble and limestone peaks emerge from the flatlands. These are the Marble Mountains, a spiritual and geological landmark that has drawn pilgrims, scholars, and travelers for centuries. Each mountain carries the name of one of the ancient elements, and within them lie networks of cave temples, shrines, and viewpoints carved directly into the rock by Mahayana Buddhists. Just outside Da Nang lies one of Vietnam's most iconic sites, the Golden Bridge. 2 giant stone hands appear to lift the golden walkway above the forest, symbolizing hands of God supporting the earth. Suspended above the clouds, this surreal walkway offers sweeping mountain views and unforgettable photography moments. A short drive brings us to Hoi An, a UNESCO-listed ancient port city preserved with remarkable beauty. The town's unique heritage blends Vietnamese, Chinese, and Japanese influences, as seen in its iconic Japanese-covered bridge, colorful colonial merchant houses, and riverside temples. By night, thousands of silk lanterns illuminate the city with warm, glowing color. Visitors can take a boat ride and release candles onto the water for good fortune. Traveling south again, overlooking the Chi River, the Po Nagar Cham Towers date back over 1,200 years. Built by the Cham civilization, these red brick sanctuaries honor the goddess Yan Po Nagar, the mother of the kingdom. Their architectural style is distinct from Vietnamese temples, making them one of the most culturally significant sites in South Vietnam. These impressive Cham towers are still actively used for worship by Cham, Chinese, and Vietnamese Buddhists. Located in Phong Nha Bang National Park, Paradise Cave stretches 31 kilometers, though only a small portion is open to tourists. Inside, travelers walk along wooden pathways through chambers the size of aircraft hangars, filled with cathedral-like ceilings, shimmering calcite formations, and towering stalagmites shaped over millions of years. It's one of Vietnam's most awe-inspiring natural wonders. As our journey nears its end, Vietnam shifts again. Standing 67 meters tall on Son Tra Peninsula, the Lady Buddha statue watches over the sea and protects Da Nang's fishermen. Many locals visit to pray for good fortune, making this not only a scenic spot, but a place of deep spiritual significance. When night falls, the city comes alive in flame and color, as one of Vietnam's boldest architectural symbols lights up the river. Da Nang's Dragon Bridge. Crowds gather along the waterfront to watch flames shoot from the dragon's mouth, lighting the night sky. Further south on Phu Quoc Island, travelers can ride the Han Tom cable car, the world's longest sea-crossing cable car. The journey offers spectacular views of emerald waters and fishing villages before arriving at a tropical island paradise. No trip to Vietnam is complete without drifting through Ha Long Bay, where nearly 2,000 limestone islands rise from emerald water like a mythical world. Travelers can cruise past floating fishing villages, kayak through hidden lagoons, explore enormous caves, and watch sunsets that turn the bay gold. Whether on a day trip or an overnight cruise, Ha Long Bay is simply unforgettable. Back in Hanoi is the famous Duong Tau, or Train Street, where cafes and homes sit mere inches from the passing railway. At scheduled times, locals usher visitors safely inside as the train roars past. Access now requires a guide or local cafe host, but the experience is one of a kind. From ancient capitals to limestone mountains, from war tunnels to lantern-lit towns frozen in time, Vietnam is a country of extraordinary contrasts and outstanding beauty. Every region offers something unique, and every traveler leaves with memories that stay forever. If you enjoyed this journey, subscribe for more adventures across the world, only on Infinite Horizons.